Greetings.
Welcome back to an episode. We are again in the Cathedral of Light, all the way over here. And we are going to meet Donan. And hopefully there is more that we can get from him. So... Hoi. Everybody's waiting, it seems. Look at that, look at that, look at that. There are more and more people praying. It was just a handful before. Now all of a sudden... It's a large group. Isn't that sweet?
After everything brushed aside.
I have a letter for you.
Good news for once, I hope. It's from Lorath. Oh, wonderful. So, Lorath. Lilith. Entering hell. With this soulstone. What? Is he serious? What does it say? He didn't tell you? No, of course not. That would require some basic degree of consideration. It's written in our code. He sent a plan. Though calling it that is generous. He wants to imprison Lilith with my soulstone. The one that held Astaroth. Can it work? Certainly not. The stone needs to be attuned first. And he will need an expert for that. Lorath thinks that expert is you. Then he is even more foolish than I thought. Go to the Horadric vault, will you? I'll dig up what he needs. You can deliver it. And maybe then he'll leave me alone.
Dude.
Hold on. Did Lorath offer you his horse for the journey? No, wait. What am I thinking? Of course not. I'm old friends with the stable master in town. Tell him I sent you, and he'll offer you a steed.
Finally. Okay. Did you come to see Inarius?
For all the good it did. After Scott's Glen, I hoped he could give me, I don't know, forgiveness, guidance, anything. He spoke of the prophecy. His campaign against Lilith. I offered my help. But all he said was, what use has a general for a broken soldier?
Was there something in the letter that angered you?
It's not what was in it, but what wasn't. He didn't even have the decency to mention. It doesn't matter now. He's come down from the mountain, yes. But he's still the same man who went up.
Good. We finally got up. Well.
Penitence.
Whoa.
A prophecy has been delivered to me. One that speaks of a glorious future. Tears of blood rain on a desert drool, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. You've all heard rumors of the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred. It is my spear that shall pierce her heart. The chains that hold us to this world shall be cast off, and on my wings I shall lift us all to heaven.
Well, let's just hope that's true. What about the mother brother? You said Vigo would be in good hands. He's dead.
Then his penance is complete. I knew he had the courage. This is what he wanted. He is cleansed now, free from his sins.
Yeah. And full of holes too. Inarius murdered Ratna, his own son.
Who are you to judge his divine will? Murder is a sin committed by mortals, not by he who created this world and breathed life into our kind.
Oh boy, a bunch of fanatics. I see twists coming up in the future. But I really like the fact that the camera finally turned a little bit while you are moving and not just as a result of, well, the viewpoint thingamajig. That's really sweet. Stuff like this should happen more often in this game, not just sometimes. Like a camera looking at, like, I don't know, torches that illuminate something very specific, or I don't know. Yeah, wait a minute, why not? Every time when you are at a merchant, right, there's no need for the camera to stay like this. The camera can zoom in a little bit, see a little bit of the gear that's around, or the smith, right?
Something forged?
It should put the smith right in the center of our attention, and all of the characters that we interact at. We can just move the camera a little bit closer. There's no reason for this to only work with like large quest dudes and whatnot. But anyway, let's get ourselves a horse. I'm a friend of Donan, and he said you could provide a horse.
Donan? Ah. Now there's a good man. The champion of the faith. Not like that old crank you were with earlier. What was his name? Lorfam? Morath? Doesn't matter. I know Donan's been through some hard times of late, so I'm happy to help him however I can. Take one of my steeds, free of charge.
And now, just now we unlocked the stables, and it said that he got us a steed. But I got the PvP horse before, but I was still not able to use it until now. Mounts can be purchased from a stable master or discovered through its sanctuary. Once acquired, each mount will be available to all characters on your account. Once you have acquired a mount, you can call it by pressing... Other people have other buttons, by the way. I just pressed W because reasons. It's usually Z or Y, depending on your keyboard. And while mounted, press the spacebar for a burst of speed to pass through enemies. Your mount can get scared around too many monsters. If the bar fills completely, you will be knocked off. You can select your summoned mount and customize its equipment at the stable master, which is that dude right here. So, whoa, that was quick, that's awesome. Okay. I love it. I love it. You can just go and then boom. Why is it instant?
We keep our stables clean, dry, and warm.
So, we got the old Nell steed. That's probably the one that we have right now. How do I know which one is active and which one is not?
May your road be calm.
Okay, it's the one with the red border. Unlock access to mounts. Alright. There. Okay, how do you dismount with A? There's no such thing. What's this? Shapeshift into a werebear. As you leap from your mount and slam the ground, dealing damage. I can only do that while I'm out of there. The spur thing is not available in this area. Okay. The interesting thing about this is it's a werebear pummel, right? We cannot... Can we? No. Oh. Why is that one only here as a whole? Like, this ability should be changeable, right? Different dismounts just for your skill. So maybe there's like a lightning thingy that you can do as well, or like an earth shake thingy, or I don't know, werebear kind of dash forward. A werewolf kind of dash forward. That would be sweet. So what about the light bearer thing?
Take care, traveler.
That one actually has a nice contrast to everything around. But I got myself the PvP horse for a good reason. The thing is, a red horse with the red thingy looks actually pretty good. But what about... Yeah, the Brigantine barding. Now there is... That's the war horse right there. What about vendors? Oh, a grey steed and a model steed. And let's just get the others.
It'll serve.
An armor's a sturdy saddle. Yeah, let's get this one too. Good. Now, actually what you have to do is get rid of this, so you can actually... It's just a reskin. A very, very, very basic reskin. The problem about the red stuff is it looks so extremely dirty. Like this one looks nice and... this is also red. You got to be kidding me. All of them are full of blood. Whoa. The light bearer, full of blood. That one, even more blood. The grey one is at least clean enough, same as the brown ones. Okay. They really like their blood attunement. That one doesn't... Okay. So this is just the merchant stuff. Then you can go for that. That one looks actually the best so far. That one actually needs... Yeah, that one. Or that one. Or that one. No. That one needs more contrast. But let's just give it some armor. And make it edgy as F. Right? That's our PvP warhorse. I mean, it would be okay if it's like some undead kind of thing that drops blood all over the place. But this... Okay, anyway, we got ourselves a horse, and we need to go and get the lost arts in the Horadric Vault, all the way over there. That means Yelesna. And we can use a teleport of the horse. Do we, now comes the interesting bit, do we arrive there with the horse? No, we don't. We should have arrived here mounted as well. That would be sweet. Anyway, let's get ourselves all the way up there. So, how does it dismount up? Really? Okay, it has 6 seconds, so we cannot just mount and dismount all the time. But once the cooldown is off, there we go. We can do this instantly. Wait, what? Okay, see where the if I hold the mouse too close to it, we are actually not moving fast enough. So what I have to do is get it at least like a horse distance away until it works. We can't really dash through it. And we are werebear. Wait a minute. This is one way to get into werebear form, right? Which means there's a nice way to trigger that. We can also do embolden as cheer.
The beast lives within you.
And we can also interact with stuff. That is quite nice. The thing that I don't quite like is that we cannot dash through enemies. Oh, come on. That's not nice. Okay, the dismount does not have momentum. What I mean by this is that if I hit the dismount button, we stop immediately. And there's no forward momentum still left inside us. That is just not so nice. But at least you can interact with all of the objects that are important. That's a nice bit here. So let's see you are dismounting like that. Wait a minute, that was the wrong button. No, that was actually the right button. And we're gonna do this. No, okay. A little bit of forwards momentum. A little bit. Just a teensy-weensy bit, but for some reason it feels slow still. So what I could do is use the dash. Okay. Yeah. I could try to do the dash followed by the dismount. Ah, okay. And there it is again. Kind of behaves like the like a horse in Darksiders, but Darksiders had an even cooler mounting animation where the horse not only just appeared, it came out of the ground as a ghost horse, and then you just kind of like got pushed upwards. That was cool. That one is just okay, we need a button to instantly get you on a horse, but actually, it would be really cool if the horse comes off screen it comes running at you, right? And you just kind of jump onto the horse itself. That would be top notch. But anyway, so let's end this episode right now before we enter the Horatric Vault, because it's already a long one. At least now we can ride on. Until next time, then like and subscribe, and
Goodbye.
oh, no animation, come on. Ta-ta.